The guillotine choke is one of the most fundamental submission holds in Brazilian Jiu-jitsu. In mixed martial arts competition, this move has brought about more victories than any other. It is relatively simple to apply and can be performed in a great many situations. Here we look at the guillotine as an attack on someone locked in the guard. One can also begin with the guillotine in a standing position, then fall down to the guard position to tighten the hold. There is a common misunderstanding with regard to the guillotine choke. Often it is dismissed as a beginner's technique, one that it is easily defended by an experienced grappler and that accordingly it is of little use on anyone save the most inexperienced. This is simply not the case. The guillotine is regularly and successfully employed at the Abu Dhabi grappling competition, where the greatest grapplers in the world meet and duel. Even at the highest level of competition, this simple move is a serious threat. In one of Renzo's fights in Japan, he had a protracted and difficult battle against the very strong and skillful Sanae Kikuta. The Japanese champion resisted all manner of submission attempts until finally, after nearly an hour of struggle, Renzo secured a guillotine choke, dropped into the guard, and secured victory. The reason why the guillotine is seen as a beginner's technique is that it is simple to apply for even an absolute beginner. Beginners apply it with little skill. Consequently, it is not difficult to escape such poorly applied guillotine chokes. From this, people mistakenly infer that all guillotine chokes are easy to escape from. Nothing could be further from the truth. A well-applied guillotine can finish anyone at any level of competition. 1. You pinned an opponent in a protective castle. This gives you enough room to sit on your side, as if you were doing a kimura. Kimura and guillotine are combined just fine. If one method does not work, you can apply another. 2. You use this space to quickly sit down, turn to one side and throw your arm around your opponent's neck. 3. While one hand wraps around your opponent's neck, the other grabs your wrist. Here you can see how to close the grip. Just grab the wrist of the hand that wraps the ring around the head and neck of the opponent. Make sure that the forearm of this hand is under the opponent's chin and presses down on the throat. This makes the grip very effective and painful. There are other ways of closing hands with the guillotine. However, the simplest one is shown here, and its effect is not too different from the rest. 4. Now you can easily push off with your feet and at the same time make a jerk with both hands on yourself. This movement lowers the opponent's head, and your forearm presses on his head even more. If the opponent does not surrender immediately, he will soon lose consciousness.